Good morning, everybody. This is Mike from ABC123Trader. Today, we're going to still try to continue to try to be a consistent trader here. This is what these live webinars for the next few weeks is. I'm trying to show you that you can be a consistent trader, and we'll go from there. And I'll just switch it to the risk disclaimer. And so basically what this today's live webinar once again is this webinar is for educational purpose only. And what I'm trying to teach you guys today basically is hopefully to teach you how to become a consistent trader, and also areas to look for to pinpoint trades in order for yourself to trade safe. I'll be showing some, of course, scalping techniques, and if you are trading live, it is on your dime. Remember, this is an educational video, and you still have to learn how to trade yourself. So take it with a grain of salt, and don't try to trade with money that you cannot afford. Other than that, I'm going to switch over to the main page here, and we'll go from there. Just give me a second. And I don't know why we're not switching over here. Alrighty. And I'll just transition into this. And we will start right away. Welcome to the door. Yep. Grab my coffee and we will start here. Alrighty. Alrighty, guys, how's it going? And I'm just going to get everything unmuted here. I just want to make sure everything is set up properly. Okay, perfect. We're good to go here. So anyway, once again, I'm going to be trying to teach you guys. The bottom line is a 4 to 8 tick methodology, just so you can scalp in order for yourself to become a consistent trader. Let me just open up another website here just in case. Give me 1 second here and we'll get into it. And I've talked to someone yesterday about consistency of trading, and sometimes you hit hiccups along the road, but when I was looking at their statistics, they're trading consistently, just a few minor mistakes while taking the exam. And when we get here, I'm going to show you what we try to do. And let me just get to one more thing here, and then we'll get right into it. Where is it? There we go. Perfect. So we are 41% of this system so far that we've been trying to do. I've been trading one contract, trying to make, you know, $200-300 a day in order to pass a $50,000 combine, let's say. Okay, so let's get into it, and then I'll show you exactly what we're going to be doing. So my bottom line is for these webinars is for yourself to become a consistent trader, manage risk, and can we make money only cashing in between 4 to 8 ticks if needed. We can trade NQ, RTY. It all depends what your risk and reward is. And that's what I try to stress. It doesn't matter what trading style you have. As long as you can try to get your percentages up and really manage risk and reward, you will become a consistent trader. And then within time, you can load up on contracts. Okay? You just missing something. There we go. Okay. So anyways, that's the bottom line. So the next thing what we want to do is, I'm going to show you again, we're going to be using time trading, volume profile. I'll show you the fit predictor again. I'm not sure if I have it on the chart today. Find support resistance, momentum panel, and of course tick range. I'm going to show you something on the tick range. And maybe some minis here. We might do a mini trade here or a micro trade. And that's it. That's basically what I want to show you today. Now, the other thing we're going to get into is the analytics of trading. And you'll see wins and losses, 30 trades. And let me just get it set up here. Alrighty. Let me bring it across here. So I'm doing an evaluation of it for this one trader here, so I can show you just during these past few weeks that one can pass an exam. And so as you can see, we're just plugging away slowly but surely. We've been having a tough day. We had a good day. What was it? I guess the 30th and today or yesterday. And I had one bad day on Friday, and I said, I'm not going to trade. And I got into it, and guess what? Lo and behold, not good. And you can see your trading stats, performance by the week. For some reason, I really do well on Mondays, and it just creeps down throughout the week. My loss was late in the afternoon of $72. Over 15 minutes of total. Well, net was 115 of losses. I've done 30 trades for everything. But look at my win rate. And this is the key, guys. If you're just trying to be a consistent trader, I mean 83%, 16.7 on this during these webinars since I started. Because I want to prove to you, because I'm not trying to shoot the moon. A lot of guys are saying, how can I get funded? And I get email after email. How can I get funded? I keep on failing the exam, etc., etc., etc. And to show this, and we've been in a very difficult past few weeks or a month ever since the election. And I'm trying to prove to you one still can do it. So with that being said, let's get into the charts. So we started our buy phase. And where the buy phase started, this is a daily chart, but I'm going to use this line of where I call the line in the sand. And so far, the maximum return would have been was 44 points on the ES, or to here would have been 17. So you're still 17 points ahead if you were a swing trader at this point in time. We see resistance now. That we just try to break this resistance of the 3668. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a horizontal line there once again where our previous thing was that we were just breaking. Get this on that chart. And then what we're going to do is we're going to switch to the 4-hour chart, and I'm going to write this down. And so it looks like we have a sell-off until 11 on a 4-hour chart. So once again, I always ask you guys, try to write everything down. So daily was red. 4-hour currently right now is red. Good morning, Isham. And then 11 a.m. start buying. But we'll start getting it to see if there's any earlier times to buy And then, so now we know if we're looking at our harmonics, let's take a look at the harmonics here to see if it's been working. 11 o'clock worked. This one failed. This one, I've got to keep on draw mode here. So since this phase worked, 5 o'clock failed, 10 o'clock worked. Come on, guys. I hate when it double clicks here. Let's go this way. Get it up until I finish drawing this. Oh, I'm going to move it across. Let's do it again. Okay, so we know 10 o'clock worked. 5 in the afternoon worked. Technically 2 o'clock worked, and 8 o'clock is currently working right now, and I think it's going to push down. Just starting in market open right away here. And then hopefully from 11 to 3, this is our buy phase. We are in a buy trend still. It's still moving quite nicely, and basically that's our trend so far. So on that 4-hour chart, we wrote that down. Now on the 10-minute, let's see where our resistance is. We have a prior high. Okay, so we already put a line in the sand here, but 77 is our true high up there. Actually our day trend has been really choppy, so it went up, down, up, down, up, down. I agree. I agree with Sham. That's exactly what I'm going to be doing, but we're just going to go through the analytics to make sure everything's going through, because technically we are on a negative market open of negative 0.35. But what we're going to do is we're trying to find all our support and resistance. And I know some of you guys came in late. Basically what I'm trying to do is try to show some of this, and also understanding volume profile and support and resistance. So what we're going to do is it's going to drop down. Maybe it might go to prior open or prior low. And when we're writing our information for market open, and you can see resistance line here, but this is the key right here. If it breaks, I'm going to put an ellipse here. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put it right here for fun. And I want to see if I can put it right on all charts for now. I want to see if it's actually going to hit that zone and turn around, because this is where the market maker is punching. There's another old market maker line down here too. So let's copy this, and let's see if those two areas, see where the, come on, did I copy it? Let's paste this one, and I'm going to move this second one to this area. We'll check these two areas, because this was the old one, this is the new one. So on the 10-minute, right now, because we're starting a little late today, 10-minute is, come on guys, not today, I told you. We're going to do it anyways. High volume, below market. Okay, and as you can see where she's vibrating, she has to break through this zone. This was the previous, I presume this was the previous market open. And what we're going to do is we're going to go to the next chart. This is what I'm looking at. I always look at, if we see long time frames, see how the pattern literally is following. So it looks like we could get a nice sell-off on 1006. And I don't have a time to jump in, unfortunately. But we could do it if we really want to. And then at 1006, see if it hits our bottom. And maybe we can ride this trade all the way. Let's see what the energy is. Okay? On Isham, as you can see, we're 1, 2, maybe if we break this to the third zone, maybe we can get to this area where the market open is. And right now, high volume. I'm using a 5-minute Hinkanashi right now. And let's see if we can pull this energy down before the next 5 days in. And what you can also do, ooh, look at that. 1, 2, 3, she might break and pop fast. This, what we'll do, I'm going to see what the current point of control is. Volume point of control is up here. So volume point of control is at 59, so 58.9, right in this zone here. Basically where it was riding all night. And this is the area we need to break. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a rectangle on the other screen and then we'll get into the screen. So basically, we got to put that rectangle there. Okay. Now we're good to go. Basically we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We're all set up for these charts. 10-minute chart. I might just keep it on the 10-minute chart on this screen because we already have the other ones. For the 1-minute Ankanashi, we know Isham's, and the 5-minute ESO momentum panel for fun. We're going to go from there. Let's put it back to 10 and let's get switched to the other chart. So on the other chart, transition, bada bing, bada boom. Join my Discord group. I still have that on. I got to turn that off. And here, this is where we are. So what I'm looking at, we're at negative territory. So we can get a good pull down till 10.06. Our first buy-in is actually 10.10. So if these line up perfectly, guys, we have a really good trade. And let's see if this volume these volumes match up. And what I'm going to do as well, there might be one trade I was trying to teach some of the guys on the tick range. So with the tick range, what we're going to do, while this is vibrating, see if we can get to the bottom here. Once it hits the bottom and she breaks up like this, we're going to try to buy order on the line going in this direction. It all depends if this energy works properly or not. And it looks like it is because the 10-minute chart is actually holding. And right on the 10-minute chart here, see, look at this. Beautiful. Let it hold. And we'll also look at our levelers when everything comes in here and see if we can rip her up today, hopefully to 77. And this is what we're going to try to do today. Okay? So let's go back to this one. Turn that off. There we go. We'll go from there. Where is it? There we go. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. I'm not going to be talking that as much until, I guess, until the 10 o'clock time. I'm just going to wait for this consolidation to wrap up. But the one good thing is, if it is going to range like this for a little while, guys, it's going to be nice for us because we have that I'm on the tick range. Because these old lines here, this yellow line and this white line is basically foundation and institution line lining up. And see how she taps a lot on many times on the foundation and then does a deeper retracement on the institution. This is what we're waiting for. We're waiting for it to break out. And what you can also notice, where's that dip? If it does that one more dip here, this is what we're looking at. If we can get to that oval that I was saying, we might be able to get a good buy opportunity depending on, I don't want it to go to 57. Don't go to 57. I'll let it range. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to add one more indicator on. No, I do have the indicator on there. That's the indicator or something. Same numbers? Yeah, they're matching. So Ishan, I know you said that earlier. I will be looking more so. What will happen usually, majority of the time, on the buy phase, on the daily charts, and on the 4-hour charts, because we know the 11 o'clock phase is coming in, timestamp, is if it works well on the buy phase, it's more of a catalyst to follow that direction. And what have you noticed on the sell phase for the past 2 weeks? It was trying to buy and hold. So that's why we had a lot of whip. We had a really good first day for movement. Let's take a look at the 915. Gotta find out which chart it's on here. Let me find it first. I think I have it on this one. Let's take a look at it. Take a look at it. There's 915 is created. So if you want to take a look at the 915, oh, I gotta put on my live trades. One limit. And we'll switch screens here. Okay. Live number 2, transition. Okay. 915, Isham's talking. This is what the 915 is. Gotta check something out though. So on the 915, what it does, it creates a range. And what this range does, it's kind of sort of like the leveler. What we want to do is find out, the reason why I call it 915 is usually from 940 to, or at least until quarter after. I want to find what the range is because I'm waiting for the robots to listen for news. Okay? When the news starts, then because their bots will read certain words to jump in really quickly for scalping or try to get a lead in. So at 915, when I originally wrote it, I actually wrote it for the NASDAQ. And what I wanted to do is, once we break out of the box, we could probably get a trade, and you'll see some red numbers on each direction as a kind of like a stop line. But you could also use those lines as a limit order for a safer trade, just in case we go back in. And when it solidifies, it will create a box, kind of like a brown box here, and that's kind of like your 38% to 61%, or 38% on each direction. And what we're going to do is we're just going to wait and see. The way the market is performing right now, it's ugly. And until probably that 10 o'clock phase, we might have to wait. And I'll show you the reason why I'm saying it's ugly. Look at this. It's just gyrating right in this zone here. This whole box, I'm going to put a rectangle there. This is our range where it's playing. That's your 70% zone of volume point of control. And they're playing. And they're bouncing, and they're bouncing. And see, look how it vibrated here. This was yesterday. I think I was with Jose when I was looking at it. And she was just creeping down, did a pop, and then dropped off. And this was today's, I guess. Now, the other thing I'm going to show you, I'm going to drag it across this screen, because I always using the OFA system on that one. And see how she's ranging? And what I'll do is I'll just put a volume profile from that whole range. And see where the volume point of control is really close compared to where it shows the peak. And until it breaks this 70 zone, we don't really have anything. And then if I take another decision point from this zone, you can see, so we know, next volume point control up here. So we've got until at least 60 to get to this section. And we're going to let them play, and hopefully at 10 o'clock, let them bottom out, and then maybe we can buy in. And this is where we're going to watch the price action and buy in. Okay, I'm just going to be back in a second. It's getting down there. Perfect. Let's see if she creeps down to 40. We're at 36, still holding. Alrighty. Good morning, Rennie. And yeah, Rennie, give a thank you to Lynn about that advice for that YouTube video. I'm just really ignorant about pinning stuff because I never use Facebook, so. So to catch up here, what we're planning to do is we're going to see, even though the market is pulling down slowly, and she's going very slow, what we want to know if, you know what we can do is, let's see if we can dig a little deeper into this. I'm going to try it on this chart here. If you guys own the software, we're going to use cumulative delta. And let's see if the delta is actually, I want to see what they're doing here. They tap it negative 3 times. Yeah, they're holding that delta. It looks like they're buying up for the buy. Down, up, down. It's really choppy on the tick chart or on the CUNY rainbow chart. I'm not sure on that one. I'm going to close this. I'll just minimize it down to the bottom down here. Let's see what happens. So our goal, like I said, guys, is we're going to see if we can get to this area. See if it punches down really quickly to maybe these two zones, one of these two zones. And then at 10:06, and I'll show it to you guys again. This is what we're looking at, and we're seeing if this pattern is following. And it looks like it is, even though we had this snapback. This snapback is minor compared to what is actually happening. And this pattern is following. It looked like it followed, let me see here. She came down, pulled back. There's that dip, this dip here. Followed it again, this dip here, a little minor. Not as aggressive. This is technically the pullback. It's a little off, and we're going to see if it gets down to here. And we're at 0.43 right now. And so we're below institution line, so we can use those as targets. 50% retracement, and is there a 127 marker? And look at lo and behold, 127 is actually right within our zones here, and 141. So it could be one of those two. And look at 161 is right on the money here. So if it does really push aggressively by 10 until 10:06, we could see if there's going to be a volume snapback for us to buy in. Yes, it's holding, guys. It's creeping down, creeping down, creeping down. Then she'll do their pop, and then they're going to screw everybody, looks like. And let's take a look to the left here. Let's focus this. And you can see, this was yesterday, so let's delete that. Let's see. And that's the whole day. Let's see where the volume point of control is in this whole session here. Right here. And they might hit the top of the 70. We'll see. She's getting there. So we've got, let's take a look here. Okay, 70% zone. These are the two areas on the top. You can see where it's all tight right here. And it's tight right here too. So there you go. That's the reason why. I gotta put more days on there. Let me see how far back I can go before crunches. So yeah, 35, 25, somewhere in that zone. Let it push down. I really want to see it hit here. And I'm happy. My indicators are working really nice. Excellent. Congratulations, man. Okay, now let's see. She did that pop. It didn't break the 54. What's the time here? 53. Good. It's getting close to 8. Just make sure. There's someone that told me the other day that they closed a little too late on their combine and they lost their contract. Word of advice, whoever that person is, just all traders, make sure you close early so you don't lose your combine. I've done it myself too. So, okay, she's breaking. She wants to break. Now we need a pullback and we can start getting into this trade here. I was trying to be nice. I wasn't trying to say your name, man. Okay, so anyways. Here's your snapback. And it looks like it is going to go up for today that we're looking at, but we're going to let them pull down. Still going to wait till 1006. So let them do this whip pull down again. This is probably our area of interest because see how it stayed within the 70% zone. And we'll see if we can go from there. So what I was showing somebody yesterday, I want to really show you on this tick range today. You see how it hits the mid band and you can scalp a few points, scalp a few points. Sometimes it will reverse on you. You got to pull or cash out quickly. But the key is where this vibration just happened. We haven't. Is that today's? So we're below the market maker right now until it breaks through. So what we want to see is where it's vibrating at 1006, come down to this zone on this line. Hopefully we can take a buy-in for continuation if we can break that level. What you will notice is, am I on the right chart here? Of course not. Sorry guys. Take that when you have, so this is what I'm getting at. This is the line I'm looking at. We're waiting for 1006. We want to see if 1006 is inverted for a continuous sell-off or if it's going to buy in. This is what we need to know. It looks like it will go up today, and but we're just going to let them play that game because what happened is they loaded up. Now they knocked all the guys' stops out, and it looks like they'll come in for the one more test before, let's say 1006 or whatever, and then we can go up. Push it up for today. And we're having, what's our volume? How many contracts is there? 10,000 right on that line. And that line is, like I said, this is your volume point of control, or I won't say volume point of control, but this is your market maker line. And this is what they're doing. And once she breaks that, we're good to go. We're just waiting. And what's the volume looking at? Yeah, that's where the volume point of control is now. Perfect. Now, please, just a minor pullback if we're lucky. Because we got 3 minutes before top of the hour. And then we can wait and see. And we got 57, 58, 56, 66. We got some good numbers in. If it does go well, 54, 64, well, that's 10 points. So we'll see. What I gotta do, what I gotta do. Okay, so we are literally tapping. Now, this is what I want to show you guys. This is what we have to watch for. Morning, Peter. So we're right at the 50% zone. So it's 50% retracement. Now let's see if you can pull down and continue up. This is what we're trying to shoot for here. We're gonna wait till 1006. And let's see what the price action is going to happen. Yeah, she's going to go up. I don't want it to go up by 8. Let's do this pull down. Okay, perfect. Okay, so we got this little blue tick here. This is what I'm looking for. So in that, okay. pull down, we're good to go here. So that was, it is the 100% zone. One, two, three, four. That was a nice 5-point move within a second. Beautiful. Okay, where guys are going to be running up today here. Oh, okay, 10 o'clock's happened, and there's our punch. Give it the first minute pullback. We're at market open price. And if we break that, we can start jumping in right away here. I want to, don't keep, pull back. We need that pullback, guys. There's our resistance. Perfect. That's what I'm looking for. So we've got some resistance here. We're still going to punch up here. This is the pullback I'm looking for. And let me see here. Top of the hour. Perfect. Pull back. 10:06. Hopefully this is our jump in. Everything went kind of opposite with the rejection. And now what we can do, hopefully this pullback is strong enough, but we'll find out. And what I'm going to do is one of two things here. I just got to make sure here. Properties, keep apply, so I can do an OCO order. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a buy stop market. It's a little high because we're getting top of the hour. So I'll put it right on that dot. That's what those pivots were originally designed. I want to see it pulled down a little bit more. We got level 1 to 62. This is where level 1 is. And 70 would be amazing. If we can get to 70. But I want to see this pullback. If this pullback hits perfectly right here by 10:06, I'm going to look at the price action and then buy it. This is just in case if it just snaps like crazy. Because what we have, arrow line, right here. First impulse move. Let's go Fibonacci retracement really quick here. See what it looks like. I'll do this swing from here to here. Fibonacci retracement really close to that 38 continuation line. And we can go from there. 5 up. Now, let it stay at the volume point of control. Still deepen a little bit farther down. We're at 10:06 here. What does yeah, 60 is volume, son of a gun. 60 is volume point of control. So VOPOC is for the day is up here. So let's see if we can get at least a 60. Hopefully we can break in there. If not, I'll have to close this trade early. Should have been watching. Let's see. Let's see where this is going to go. And let me see what my volumetric says. 60 is right there. Uh, 10:06, 10:03, 10:04, 25:6. I have to close. I gotta close. Got him too early on that one. Are you waiting for the 10:06 signal? Yeah, I might have to close this one. Let's see what this price action says right here. I wasn't paying attention when that got filled. I have to watch it.
You're missing the screw there. Something screwed there for you on the front.
See what the vibration says. Let's push it up. I want to get to 60. Stay above the 70. We're good to go. We need that because we're just hitting 10:06, guys, and hopefully this is our punch. And what I'm going to do here is have to do swing from there to there. We get 2 points. Need to gobble those contracts up. Five. No. It's going to pull down. Okay, I'll close that for now. So we're down $100 until this needed to get red on that line. I wish I didn't. Should have watched my other screen. We need to break that zone. Wait for 10:06 and see what happens. I wish I didn't get on that. Anyways, we're going to see if it does pull down at 10:06. We're at 10:06 right now, so now I got to watch my volumetrics for the turnaround, and then we can get in. Let it pull down a little bit more here. And was that 50? Yeah, that's 50 right here. And I can get back into it. Which turn am I on? Yeah, 50-51. Let's see here. I was right on the 50%. Okay, let it pull down. Okay, now this is the area where we're going to be curious about. So we're going to turn around. Am I getting a lot of green? I am getting green. I'm going to try it one more time, guys. So that one tick above there. This is the mid-band order usually, which you can do to get back up to the 56. And if it does, then we got a good runner up. This is what I was trying to do, to try to get to the mid-band. Hopefully I'm right. If not, I got to shut her down quickly again. That was the trade I was trying to do. Now, hopefully it goes. Oh, I needed to break the 70 zone. Look at volumetrics. She's still fighting a little bit. A lot of buying and selling in that zone. We can get to 60. Not, I'll just have to shut her down and wait for the big trade. I get 2 bad trades here. I get 2 bad trades. It's like, there's my box I was looking for. So that's 1, 2, 3, go. And what's our percentage? -0.23. 11 o'clock is supposed to be the buy-in. Hopefully this didn't reverse that at 10:06 was an inversion pattern. I'm getting a lot of buying pressure. 275 to 350, 50. Come on. See where we can go. If we can break that, fib target 1. 324 is at 60. Dogs. Okay. Oh, you know what I forgot to add? You know what today, let's see what we're doing here. So we got 163, 55 there. Let them play that vibration there. We are buying contracts right now, which is a good thing. And we need to break that 70 zone again. We can get to 57. We should be able to get to 57, 50, no problem. If she keeps on popping up. The reason why is that's where there are 2 dropouts. And so 55, 56, 57. There we go. Break it through. Now the question is, can we break 56? Do we have a lot of selling pressure? Not really. They're just playing. Vibration, vibration up. Second phase. Let's see what the arrow says. And I'll show you what I'm doing here. The way it's set up, it looks like we can get to 62. Let's see how much it vibrates, though. Man, there's a lot of resistance there. And we've got 143, 136. There is no level 2 flashing right now, which is a good thing. Oh, come on, guys. A lot of buy-sell pressure right on the volume. We're literally on the volume point of control here, guys. That's why it's bouncing. And we should be able to get to 70, 57 for sure. We've already got close once before. And I'll show you what I'm looking at. I'm looking at between this candle and this volume. So we had some resistance here where they're just trying to offload and hold the line. But we have a couple of stopouts right up here. And this is where the 60 is, where 5 more points up there. But this is what it's playing. It's just playing in the zone. And when you're getting blue dots, they're trying to buy in and try to destroy these contracts, break in the 70% zone until they can get to here. That's what it's trying to do. And this market's moving so slow again. As long as we can get up to 56, 57, we're laughing. We want to see if we can get to that swing high. Good one, Isham. Made another point. Congratulations. A lot of buy and sell pressure between the two. It's crazy. I just got right in the middle of that battle. Let them keep on punching this up. And we got 1018 signals coming in, so there we go. I took the 1006 on the graph there, but I should have taken the 1018 signal, looks like. Let's break this PNL here. Let's get to that 60, whatever. Break that. $10.18 to $10.30. Let's see if we can get these next 15 minutes. This next move right here. Instead of them playing with us here. And what you're noticing here, guys, look at this. The delta is pushing up, so they do want to push it up. Look at that. Hold the line. Hold the line. No, you're not. Punch it through. It's crazy. They need to get that 56 to 60 points here. Okay, we can break this line here, but I'm looking at moving really slow. See, we need to break this 56. They're trying to. They're playing that game. Order flow it's order flow cumulative delta Isham. Had a cash out for 2 points there. Son of a gun. Still trying to fight. They're holding the line. Looks like they're getting trap buyers, but it is pushing up slowly, so we'll see. They'll probably hit 50 and then bounce back up. Son of a gun. Okay. Should be able to get 7 points up there. $10.19, still holding the line there. Unbelievable. Got a half an hour, guys. Come on. Gonna pull down to 50 and then maybe bounce up again. Okay, come on. Just push it up. We've got more She's ready to pop. When you're looking at the volumetric, she's ready to pop because the delta is going up and up and up and up. So they really want to push it up. Yeah, it's 60. There's that 300 that's popping up there. Here, I want to show you. I'm going to switch to the other screen here so you can see exactly what I'm looking at. Transition. Which one is it? This. It's holding. Oh, it disappeared here, but there was a 300 flashing again. They want to get up there. And how many contracts was just in that bar? 6,000. See, there's a lot of volume just right in that zone there. Needs to pop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4 buying ones. They're chewing it up. They're holding the line. You know, you hate those days when you get that impulse move and then nothing happens. Well, I'm going to close this order because until this thing decides to go, which is probably going to go right away here, I'll just keep out of the trade here because we've been sitting here for, geez, 15 minutes right within that zone. So we'll wait till this consolidation is over with, and we'll go from there. It's holding on the 50% zone, and what I'm looking at, I'm going to show you guys here. This is what I'm looking at. See, she wants to buy, then the sellers are in. Then they want to buy, the sellers are in. Then they want to buy, the sellers are in. And they're sticking that volume point of control. 60 is where the cap is. I was waiting for the pop a few times, but she's not popping yet. When she pops, we'll pull back. It's just so frustrating right now. Or if it does pull down to down here. Ah, you're a scalper, eh, Isham? At least you're making money, buddy. That's good. You know what I'm going to also do is if I still have that chart around, let's take a look what the... I'm going to add a new chart here. And you get really bored when it does these things. I'm going to do that Uniranko Put this one up. Look, it's still sitting there. Unbelievable. What we can do, I'm going to put scalp trader. And we'll find out how many contracts these dogs are doing. Excellent, man. Alrighty. So I said our resistance was right with that 59.60. How many contracts have we had in here? 71,000 contracts and 64,000. Unbelievable. So as you can see, a double bottom here, guys. So when you're looking at it, once she finishes popping this zone here, we can get through 59.66, all that. What we can also do is, I'm just going to put a buy stop because I'm just waiting forever for this. Yes, you should be done for today if you're already at 1,500. That's all I got to say. That's good. That's good. At least you're trading well, man. So as you can see here, this is the area I was talking about, that midpoint, and it's been bouncing, and it's been bouncing, it's been bouncing. And as you can see how ugly it is, it's been doing this pattern. And what we need to do is, once it starts breaking, then we have resistance, of course, 58, 59, 66. And it wants to break, but it's just not playing right. It needs to, wow, it's terrible. So we're just going to give it some time to play here. And if it does break that, where am I? That's the market open price. If it does break that, then we can probably get to fib target one. I agree. $75,000 contracts. 56.50 to 58. That's a 6-tick move. Now she's starting to finally break through. And let's take a look at wants to break through here. Now let's see if we can get this thing going here. Are you going to break through finally? And if you do, then we've got, if it does work well, then maybe we can get to that 60 level. I'll take a look at this zone here to see if there's any support resistance. So we'll be getting into a trade right in 1 second here. No, I've been up at 2 this morning. I went for a walk this morning. Okay, now she's finally breaking through. What we can do is, it's going through. We might actually have to, I might have to close this trade for the pullback. It all depends, and I'll show you why. Break this. You can break those 2 lines, we're good to go. There we go. No. Gonna close it quickly here. What I'm looking at is this. These are the 2 stop outs. And I'm break even now. And once the stop out, pullback, continue on. We finally broke through. That's the key. We were just waiting forever. And what it's doing, it's is so ugly. This is today's market market maker. Once we break through here, we can start going. So why we were fighting, volume point of control, plus this is today's market maker. Once we start breaking this market maker, then I can say I'm good to go. So just hit the top edge of the market maker, let it pull down. We'll take a look at if it gets back down in here by playing this game. So between the two, even though I only made a couple of ticks on this, or a few ticks on this one, what we did is we just let these guys do that aggressive sell-off on the market maker. And then when we break here, then we probably could have a really good trade at least. Well, we got actually no, somebody is. There's a lot of vibration here. It's been moving really slow. Maybe some more vibration there. I haven't even checked what the news was today. So let's see what the CNBC says. What's wrong with hiring falls off. Some bad news. Won't remove Trump's tariff. What? You won't immediately remove his tariffs. You mean Trump did something right? We'll find out. Okay. Delta is still moving up. We have 256s here. This is Unirenko, Isham. Come on, just break through this. I want to break through this resistance so that we can go. Actually, what I can do. Are you talking this one? $58 is 215. Good, I'll be within that 215 so they can gobble me up at the same time. That is actually a tick-based chart. 2000 tick, I think. Yeah, 2000 ticks. Yeah, she'll be creeping up today. We'll let them play these contracts, punch through this volume point of control, and then we can start going here. And let's see where we are here in volume point of control. We can get the fib target 1, maybe level 2 I'm going to look for today. Slow market today, though. Didn't expect it to be this flat. I thought it was going to be another runner today. So let's see. We got until... Keeps on going up. We might be able to get to... Oh, let's see. We'll find out. Looks like it's supposed to be pushing up at least until for the next 2-3 hours. We'll let them play this game slowly but surely to get to the top. And our top is, for the night, it's not that much higher actually. Or is it? Let's see what it is. Oh, we are basically technically in the volume point of control, we are on that volume point of control at 60. But if we can break through, then we can get to 70. 60 or 70. That's not nice. I don't like it. It's 60 or 70. Oh, wow. Prior high is 77, so it would be nice to see if we can get to the prior high. They did do the pullback already, so that was the pullback. So it should be creeping up. Yeah, I really wanted the 40 load up like you should say. We can break 60. That's why it's so slow. It's that 60 volume here, guys. This is what it is. All this volume right here. It's just creeping, playing this game. And then once you break that, then this is where our high is. And 58 has 237 now. See, it's an iceberg order. What an iceberg order is, they have contracts they're offloading before it pops to the next level. That's what they're doing. That's why the numbers are flashing all the time on 58. You look at, it's 249, 248, 249, 248, 250. And what I can do is, if it's just going to vibrate in that zone, I might be able to get down to 50. Let's see if it pulls down a bit and maybe just do a buy limit or something. $55 likes to stick at 55, eh? See where they're tapping here. Even on this, you guys, what you can do, you can actually add it. I think it's in columns. Look at this. And then what you can see is, hopefully we can see what the volume is on the side and why they're playing this game. $14.5 is at 52, and we're bouncing at what time? 55.75 always. So it's just holding. Oh, we gotta wait. It's a waiting game again. 11 pull down. 51. Okay, let's see. 51.75. Let's see what 51.75 with that volume they have there. 7,000, 8,000, 12,500. Maybe. What an ugly day. Thought we were done the ugly day doldrums of the ES. Six. Let's see if we can get to that line there. Are you sad, Momo? Edmonton? Our next time what's going to happen is, wow, she's not moving. At 11:06, supposed to be a sell-off, and then 12:21 is a buy-in. We're going to find out because we've just been holding like crazy. And it's just been a very, very boring trading right now. It's our Yeah, 60 has that 308 there. Actually, you know what? I want to show you something here, guys. Look at this. Oh, you got crows in your background, Momo. Let's see. Oh, it disappeared again. I'm going to switch the screen here so you can see what I'm seeing here. So here's 334, and look at how they just dropped them. They got 310 here, and then down here there was actually 500 some flashing orders here. So they're still playing these stupid games, and you can see how ugly the market is. So you get the little buy, boom, a little bounce, boom. They're just playing these stupid games. 1106, and you know the funny thing is, it is pushing up constantly, but there hasn't been any spike. And the funny thing is, look at your. I'm going to go back to the bottom of the screen here. When she goes, she's got to go because look at our delta was 5,000 for the longest time, and now it's at 8,000. So they've added 3,000 contracts on net delta. So I know they want to push it, but we just have to wait. Because they're just holding the line, ready to go. And probably what's going to happen is probably going to be that stupid, what is it? That 1221 signals when they want to punch it. We'll find out. We're almost at 0%. We're almost at 0%, and with that 0%, now let's see. Did they flash that order? Because when I got filled there, see they have 46 now, and they have 333 at 60, and that's what I was saying. At 60 is where our stop, our possible target. So we can go to 59. Let's go 59.50 for fun. Couple ticks below, and let them play this game very slowly. They're just chewing it very slowly. Let's see if we can pop through. And what we're doing as well is I'm going to pull over. Which screen am I on? I'm on that screen. If you can see, we're just breaking these stop outs. We already broke once, and say there's a lot of buying pressure. Let's see if I can make a few points. If not, might be my lost day today. Just keep on going. But she's moving very slow. And we're just breaking. We're just breaking the market maker. That's what I wanted to do. Was try to break the market maker for continuation. So we're at 6. Let's look at what we're doing here. See, 60 has 358. So we're just going to go a couple ticks below so we can cash out, so we don't get tapped out. We're going to front run this thing. Oh yeah, look how they jumped it down to 59. We'll see. And what they're going to do is they're going to front run it and then they're going to make it disappear. So 59.25. Okay, we're breaking which swings here? We had 58. Plus this swing is gone. Finish these swings. We're just breaking this zone here. 59.25, and then there's your 62. This is where the hard line is. You can actually see the hard line in the sun right here. Right there. And let's look at our simulation, our dynamic dome to see. So that 300 is gone actually on the 60s. And where's the 50? See, look at that 50 right there on 60. So they're flashing that up again. We'll let it play, let it hit that zone. And then we're going to see at 60 if they can gobble those up and then let it do a pullback and we can try to grab in again. Just going to let them creep this up slowly. Okay, there's our rejection. And now she'll try to push up again. Because that was at 58 and we had a 59.25. Got to break 59.25. Here's our aggressive pullback. This is at that 59.25. Is there any heavy things on 55 there? So pull back up again. Away we go. What a slow day. Wow. Okay, now what I want to show you, I am on that right page. You can see it. See how 365 is pushing up? They're going to pull this down and we're going to snap up. That's all they're doing. No, it's a slow day, Momo. Very slow. But look at the delta, guys. This is what I'm telling you. Looks like nothing's happening, but if you're looking at the delta, they're punching this thing. See it? Just got to give it some time for them to play this game. But that's what they're doing, guys. Look at 11,000 contracts. We were at 5, so they're pushing. So let them gobble up those contracts. Yeah, 50, 75, so we'll go 59, 25, 62. Yeah, she'll go up. Gotta give it some. This is the ugliest trading. This is, I'll be honest with you guys, this is killing me. I'm used to my NASDAQ. In and out, finished. But I said I'm going to do this ES with you guys. Okay, let it pull down. Go for it. Patience. Yeah. $10,000 delta. I think the only person that got the good trade today was Isham when he got that lower one. Yeah, you're telling me. Let's see if I get killed on this trade or it's just gonna bounce off on the mid down here. That sell off. And we've got about 1050, so it should come back up. Because it went right back to the volume point of control, bought some more contracts. Now let's see if this thing pushes back up again. Wow, what a ugly. I don't know, but the tequila sure does. uh, okay, we got buy-in again. Just playing this ugly game. The delta dropped a bit, but not by much. They just offloaded some contracts, and they're going to push it up again. This is crazy. It's so slow. Went back to the volume point of control of the current swing, just to grab some more cheap contracts, and then she's going to push it up slowly again. You got to get to that 60 point. It's and then we got how many more minutes? We got to 11:06 before 12:21, and then that might be my real buy-in. So that was their stop outs. That was a stop hunt, guys, it looks like. What they try to do is push it up there. It's still playing within that market maker line. We broke the market maker and needs to break above it again. We're above the market maker, guys. So it is working. It's just you have to give it some time. What's our delta? The delta's creeping up again. Look at that, eh? I'm surprised he didn't hit 70 or 66 or 70 by then. We'll see. Hey, 70% zone just moved up. I've got to go to the other chart, I guess. A lot of consolidation in that zone. 5 more minutes. Get a good 5-minute punch up. What's the delta doing? Still 10,000. I wonder if blue, red, yeah, it's just consolidated today. There's one tick off. Not really going for that target. We'll see. Trying to buy him back to the volume point of control. We got our second dot there, so it's possibly we can fire up here, guys. 58, 58. Yeah, it did peak higher, so. What's the time? 11. I usually shut down by now. Delta 10,300. Still holding. 4 more minutes to the top of the hour. Love to see it just go right to the top of the hour there. See how she goes from there. Got her down 1, 2, buying. A lot of buy pressure. I'll show you what I'm seeing here. I'm screaming around. A lot of buying pressure right here where these blue dots are. Means it's a lot of buying pressure. See, there's buy pressure twice. They played this pull back to volume point of control. They're trying to push it back up again. Markets isn't moving today though. We'll see what they do here. They got to break that 70% zone for the next pop, and then go from there. The market's only moving what is it, a point and a quarter right now. Let's see what the simulation says. So they don't have any 300s up there anymore. Now we got a ton of buying pressure. We're at 11,000 again. The OFA chart, we got a lot of buying going coming in right now. Let me see here, 130, 160, 182. Still playing that game. They're just chewing away. There's that big iceberg order there. A huge iceberg to break through. That's why we're bouncing around here. You're talking about this one right here. So we need to break. See, we're getting a lot of buying pressure here. We're breaking through the zone here, see, there's nothing big. There's only 100 and some contracts, so they're just playing. Just buying, selling, just shaking the market always. And we're just getting into buy pressure, and it's a lot of blue, right? So see, there's our spike. Is that top of the hour? Yeah. Top of the hour spike. And hopefully we can get to the previous high. Not, I'll just... See, 374 at 60 again. And what I'm going to do... Adios, hasta luego. So we're at 11,000, 12,000 contracts. It doesn't want to break that level. What I'm going to do... Come on, break that level. A lot of eye pressure right now. $75. I'm gonna close this order for now, guys. The reason why it's so I'm already in the green, not by much, not compared to Isham. But the reason why is 11:06 time is coming in, and we played through all this noise. And what I'm going to do is, if it takes off, whatever, it is what it is. But because it could be a failed signal. But we're getting close to the 11:06 timestamp, and I need to know if it's going to work or not work, and then it could be our 12:21 signal that's activated. Because what's happening is usually it can be on top of the hour. What it does is it tries to finish off its swings. That's why we had that little impulse move. Then we had the retracement, and if it does take off, congratulations, Isham. And then what you want to do is at 11:06, right? No, chart here. Let's switch charts so you can see. What I'm looking at is 11:06 is coming in, and if it takes off, it takes off. I can't do anything about that, of course. But I need to know we're at 0% here. Congratulations, man. And then now we'll know. At 11:06, we'll see the peak, and then we can start resetting our trade. I know I waited this whole time. I only made a point. I could have made a few more points, but when I get close to this time, I like shutting down to reset. Because our buy time, wherever it was, I can't remember where it was. Somewhere in this mess here. It just wasn't working. It just held the whole time we played in this game. And we're getting to that 60 zone where I'm saying, and then with this 60 zone, if it pulls down, great, and then we can go 12:21. We're trying to time trade here. And what you're going to see, 11:06 is activating, and if it's correct, let's try this. So you can see it's starting to sell. And then we'll just wait and see. Let's see if we can get that pullback. Gonna wait 2 more minutes. How are you doing?
I'm done for the day.
You made money?
250.
$250. Congratulations. I'm just a little bit in the green because my first trade was on. I scalped a couple of them, but it's just holding for me. I don't like it. Did you take that trade right here? This one?
I don't remember. He was looking at a different chart, so it's hard to tell.
Gotcha. I'm just waiting for it. So what I'm doing is I'm waiting for 1106. See?
Yes, I did.
For the pullback, and then see if it's an aggressive sell. But it looks like it's creeping up all the way because the delta keeps on creeping up. And then 1221 could be the big punch. I'll see. It's been just ugly though. Nothing major serious trending going on. But my 2 hours is up, guys. I only made 50, 60 bucks here. So I'm going to let you guys go. And so you can understand, at least on the time trading. And congratulations, Isham, on your exam. That you did that well. I'm happy for you now. You're a good range trader. I'm not a range trader. I just try to stick on time, try to make a few ticks here and there. And I was waiting for that move, for that pop with the delta going up. Oh, good, Les. No problem, guys. I'll probably see you guys tomorrow. It depending on the weather. If it starts raining, I got to move my computers inside. Other than that, just make sure you pinpoint your trades, trade safe. And congratulations again, Isham. Awesome. Maybe I'll get you to start teaching these guys. Take care.